So that's called punishing. You want to punish your opponent when you find them low on elixir, and check that out, guys. That is absolutely awesome. What is up, guys? GrogeGaming here. Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. I hope you're all doing well today. And before we jump into the video itself, I just want to mention the giveaway that we've got going on right now. And that is hosted by myself and 6 others at Select 7. And if you don't know about that, check my latest video and it will give you all the details on that you need to know. And basically it's a giveaway that lasts 2 weeks, started yesterday. And basically in this giveaway you can receive a total of 11 entries, guys. Yes, that's right, 11. And that is by subscribing to the 7 of our channels. And then you get 2 entries for subscribing to the Select 7 YouTube and 2 for following our Twitter. And this giveaway is a $100 giveaway, 10 by $10 gift cards. So it's definitely awesome. Check it out down below. I'll leave the link there. Right, now let's get into the main video itself. And today, guys, we are playing around with this deck here. So it is a giant miner poison deck. But it also has the very strong Night Witch Electro Wizard in there. You've got the poison in there and the log, which can be used as assistance on offense or defense. Goblins really strong on defense or to add into a little push if needed. Ice Spirit, same as always, very, very strong. This deck is, I believe, Surgical Goblins from CCGS. I think he's the creator, I'm not sure. With this deck, guys, I've been having quite a bit of success. And let's just go ahead and chuck on a P.E.K.K.A deck for now. So P.E.K.K.A is meant to be kind of a hard counter to this deck. However, there are ways you can get around it, and we'll see in this video how you do that. So obviously with this starting hand, probably just going to cycle an Ice Spirit, which is fine. And then Night Witch is a perfectly fine starting move. Or you can wait for your opponent, or you can split the Goblins. Those are probably the best 3 starting moves: Ice Spirit, Goblins, and Night Witch. So he's going pretty aggressive. I probably should have actually sent a log in here just to clean things up a little bit more. He took a little bit of damage, but we managed to take his tower down a fair amount. And as I was getting high on elixir, I thought, I'm just going to send in the miner to chip away. So the miner is good for chipping away. But the main pushes you want to be making with this deck are going to be Giant and Night Witch. Whether it's Night Witch at the back, Giant at the bridge, or Giant at the back and Night Witch behind it. However, if they do have P.E.K.K.A, and this was a mistake here in the replay, I shouldn't have gone so aggressive with the Giant there. That was a mistake. So definitely figure out your opponent's decks before you go so aggressive like I did there. Otherwise you may get punished pretty heavily. But I think I managed to clean this up quite nicely. So Electro Wizard, as always, very, very strong for defending. And then check this out, guys. I know I said not to play Giant, but we're going to take the Night Witch, the P.E.K.K.A for a bit of a run here. And I'm not overly worried at this point. We're tied on elixir and both got the same elixir card on the field. So yeah, we're doing good. Goblins over there. And bit of a stressful situation here. Gonna throw in the E-Wiz just to clean things up. But check out that tower on the right, guys. I didn't even realise. 395 HP. Absolutely destroyed his tower. So yeah, as I was saying, Giant and Night Witch is the main combination you want to use. However, definitely use your Giant sparingly when you're against the P.E.K.K.A decks. So this was quite nice here. I know he's used his P.E.K.K.A, so I am going to throw down the Giant in front of my little defensive push defense that I had going on there. And probably didn't need the miner, to be honest, but it's towards the end of the game, so you want to just finish off the game, really, don't you? So yeah, like I was saying, don't go too aggressive early on, especially with the Giant, just so you know what's going on. I'm going to show the P.E.K.K.A bridge spam deck to show you how to actually play against this matchup. I'm not entirely sure if I played it perfectly, but we'll just check it out for now. So going to split the goblins at the back. That's a fine move to make, as I said before. And then you see the Night Witch on the right, so I'm going to copy his move. And you guys might be wondering what you're actually going to use the miner for in this deck. See how aggressive this guy is going, absolutely crazy. So I thought poison has got to come in here really. And the log. And then obviously Ewiz and Goblins is a superb defensive combo. I love that. Drop the Ewiz and then the Goblins and then it pretty much takes out anything. So can't complain with how the game is going so far really. So here, this is one of the main things in this deck that it can do, is punish. So if they drop a pump, then you can do Giant and Night Witch at the bridge, and that is probably going to punish them pretty heavily. And then that is when you can send in the miner to take out the pump. Don't watch that miner play. I should have actually put the miner to the left, but I was just trying to be extra safe. I'm not sure how this goes. So Ewiz, obviously play it away from the battle ram if possible, because that's going to stop the barbarians from taking it out, and then you can use it to counterattack, because this deck is a very good deck for counterattacking. That's probably one of its main strengths really. You don't find yourself building up too many giant pushes from the back. However, that's my experience anyway. So see this, you're going to send the miner in front of the Night Witch, because that is going to give it a bit of a shield and try and get it to the tower. So it looks like a scary push coming in. And I guess it is quite scary because you've got a lot of strong cards in there. Bandit, obviously, very annoying as always. And then at this point, I think I was kind of scrambling because he had so much elixir. Was just trying my best to stop him, but I knew it was not going to pay off. So obviously just going to make sure I don't get 3 count here and then finish off that left hand tower with a log. At which point he's going to pump up. And I decided to go for a giant just to see if I can get a bit of a snowball push going on. Great value on the poison. That's definitely where you can use your poisons on the pump and another troop. Basically look for as much value with your poisons as possible, and then you're going to be pretty good. So what we're looking for here is to take out that P.E.K.K.A as quickly as possible, because that is a super strong card. Check out this huge push. I think we managed to defend this with the poison, clearing everything up nicely. Yep. And I think here I could have even just gone with a giant right in his base. He probably wouldn't have been able to deal with it that easily. Just to mention, a hard counter to this deck would be 3 Musketeer heal, because obviously the poison can't destroy the Musketeers through the heal itself. And you can win that matchup, but it's obviously very difficult. If they play the deck perfectly, then you're going to be struggling. So Goblins are very good for shielding against bandits, especially when you've got an Ewiz there to clear everything up. And this guy's going super aggressive, feeding into my defense really. So at this point I thought I would get a giant down just to kind of support all of my troops coming in from defense. And check that out, guys, we get a massive amount of damage done to his towers. And he goes for a defensive poison, scrambling, and we're going to take the game with a miner and a log. So, definitely beatable. The P.E.K.K.A is definitely beatable, guys. So, as I've showed a couple of replays, what I'm going to do is jump into 1 or 2 live games to give you guys a better idea of the deck and how to play it. Talking about a deck is one thing, but putting it into action is another. Definitely much harder when you're playing live, but I will give it a go. Okay, so we're just going to cycle now on the left hand side. and then get a Night Witch ready for this Valkyrie. And we're going to get that out. Wow, okay. So the poison actually should be pretty good, because obviously the freeze doesn't freeze the poison. And then what we're going to do, guys, actually, seeing as he's set up a Night Witch, we're going to leave that for now. I think he's going to be down on Elixir, so we'll probably start up a giant push. Having said that, there is a lot of P.E.K.K.A.s in this Grand Challenge meta, so we're going to be safe and play a Miner, and he's going to go with an Inferno Tower to take out an Ice Spirit. So I don't want to leak Elixir. Wow, okay. So a Naked Graveyard, I'm just not entirely sure if that is the best play to make. And the Inferno Tower is going to be completely distracted by the goblins and the bats. So I'll be surprised if he's going to be able to stop this push very easily. I've split up my damage, which I wouldn't really recommend doing. So I'll try and pick up my game here, and here we go. So that's a nice Ice Spirit in the opposite lane to distract the Night Witch and obviously freeze it. So seeing as he has an Inferno Tower, we're just going to chip down the tower with the Miner. And he's going to keep trying his methods, his weird and wonky methods, which obviously not going to pay off. So he's going to keep putting that Inferno Tower down, which means I'm going to keep using my Miner. So I definitely recommend doing that, guys. If you see someone with an Inferno Tower or a P.E.K.K.A., switch to mainly Miner usage to chip down the tower. That's going to help you out a lot. Again, save your poison for the graveyard if needed. If they're going to keep doing this, you're going to be absolutely golden, and just, I don't see an issue really. So we're all good here. We're going to poison the tower and then send in a Miner to the side. And I think that's going to be pretty much it, guys. So let's just make sure we defend an extra little bit. And there we have it. Victory to Groge. So going to jump into the last game of this video, just to see if we can pick up another win and possibly give out some more tips for using this deck. So, going to play the waiting game just for a second here, and I'm happy to drop down a Night Witch. He goes with the Valkyrie in the same lane, so this is going to be pretty good for us, I think. Let's just wait for a moment to see what he's going to do, and we're going to poison everything that's going on there. And he's going to drop pretty much everything into the poison itself, so this is going to call for an E-Wiz and then some goblins to assist in the attack. And if the E-Wiz, yes, it zaps the tower. So check that out, guys. Look how much damage we're going to get done. Oh, not too much, but that's not bad at all. So it's been a long time since I've seen a Dark Prince coming at me in a Grand Challenge. Very interesting that this guy is going with an anti-meta deck. So E-Wiz is going to be absolutely fine for the Valkyrie there, and we're going to send in a Miner to tank for the E-Wiz itself. Hopefully going to get some chip damage onto the tower. I'm not sure an Inferno Tower was the best play, but it's probably going to delay my E-Wiz just a bit here. Wow! So it absolutely destroys the Inferno Tower there. And we're looking pretty good here, guys. We're going to drop down a Night Witch in the back. And seeing as he's used his Inferno Tower, We're going to set up a giant push because I'm feeling pretty confident about that. So here we go. Hopefully going to be able to survive on this right hand side. Yes, very nice job. Ewiz and Ice Spirit are just incredibly strong. I'm going to attack this other side as he's been so aggressive and then defended very, very heavily in the left. So that's called punishing. You want to punish your opponent when you find them low on elixir, and check that out, guys. That is absolutely awesome. And then again going to punish because he's just scrambling here. So giant right in the middle, and I just can't see how he's going to be able to defend all of this. So we are going to take the second tower and then poison the wizard. Check out that goblin just absolutely killing the wizard there. We're going to get the 3 crown there, which is absolutely awesome. So guys, that is going to do it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video and possibly learned something about this deck. Hopefully you can go on to using it and, you know, have some success for yourself. Let's just go over a couple of the tips with this deck. Giant Night Witch is the main push, really. You can punish when your opponent pumps or golems early on, or drops a P.E.K.K.A. in the opposite lane. You go Giant Night Witch in the left. But don't forget, don't try and punish your opponent if you feel like you're lower than them on elixir, or, you know, maybe by a little bit will be fine. So if they're on 9 elixir, you're on, say, 6, then I wouldn't try and punish them when they drop a P.E.K.K.A. But if it's more even, then definitely go ahead and punish them with that Giant Night Witch combo. It's insanely strong. And the rest of the deck kind of plays itself. You want to be counter-attacking, throwing giants in front of your defensive troops, and you're going to be good as long as they don't have a P.E.K.K.A. And if they do have a P.E.K.K.A, guys, you know what to do. Just switch it up to a minor poison deck. So that's going to be it for this video. Leave a comment down below telling me what your favourite giant deck is. I want to know because I absolutely love giant, and it's a shame that it doesn't get more love, to be honest. But yeah, go ahead and let me know that. Thanks for watching as always. Don't forget to check out the giveaway. Leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.